Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. As ladies and gentlemen, today we see an overall dip in the crypto market. Some cryptos are up a little bit, but Quant has really stolen the show. My quantum warriors continue to stand up. What a happy Quantember it's been. You see, something about me that you need to know in this space is that I invest in utility coins. The reason, guys, is because that is a long-term investment. Now, let me make myself clear. I discuss a lot of different ideas with numerous chart analysts, and they say utility is overrated as far as short-term price action will be concerned for this bull run, and I understand. History has shown that utility has not played a role in the crypto space, and I get it. That has been what history has shown. However, history does not always predict the future, and I believe in the long term, when coins begin to be utilized, we will see a shift. Quant, in my opinion, is an example. My initial entry was at $7, now it's at $420. What we see in the crypto space is that patient pays. If you're patient in this space, it pays you dividends. And what I want all of you to know is, I want you to truly question your next purchase. Me personally, I love living under this type of mindset. I don't like buying a product from something unless that company pays me to purchase it. What do I mean by that? I will not get an iPhone unless I can buy it with the dividends from my Apple stock. Now, why do I think this way? I think this way because after you have a certain amount of money, everything should be free. Everything should be free. You should be able to live off of your ADA staking rewards. You should be able to live off of your algo staking rewards. If you have master nodes, you should be able to live from the passive income from your master nodes. I want everyone in this community to become so rich that we live off the income from our staking rewards. That is my goal. Some people are over here so caught up in becoming traders that you're over here passing up the opportunity to become wealthy. This game is a joke. And if you wait long enough, you'll see the punchline. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason I say this is not because I'm trying to be a bully. The reason I say this is not because I don't care. The reason I say this is because I've literally witnessed cryptos like Bitcoin come from $3,000 in just 18 months. Ethereum was at $90 18 months ago. Cardano 3 cents. Binance $4. Solana was at $1.50 just at the beginning of this year. XRP out of all of these cryptos has appreciated the least in value, meaning that in my opinion, its ROI has the largest room to grow. I am actually afraid of how high this crypto can go. I don't say that lightly. We need to be realistic and take profits when they're there. But let me tell you, in my opinion, $10 for XRP is only the beginning. We're gonna go much higher. Another example of cryptos that have exploded in value is Terra Luna. Terra Luna is a crypto that Kevin Cage goes on about as a mistake he's made. I believe he got in somewhere around here. We saw it go up to $40 just today. Ladies and gentlemen, under $1, around the 40-cent range. It's already gone up 100x. Another example of a 100x opportunity you can get in this space. When we say these extreme values and extreme return on investments are here and possible, we're not trying to sell you a pipe dream. We're trying to tell you to be quiet and be patient and invest in high quality cryptos with utility that will last into the future. I have seen it time and time again. Now guys, that will continue to happen. 100x opportunities in crypto still exist. It all depends on how long you're willing to wait. But there are only a couple things that could prevent it from Excuse me. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting a live message. I'm getting a live broadcast right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told by a secret source that Gary Gensler is being streamed live on what he's doing, and the real reason the SEC is coming after some certain cryptos at this moment in time. Please take a look at this leaked footage. Come on. With a common denominator. Keep it up for me. The CEO. How the money comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, now that was strange, but I think I know what was going on there. See, the SEC does not care about your money. The SEC does not protect investors. We all know this. But now we know that the SEC, what they do, they protect their daddy. Wall Street is their daddy. Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, amongst other institutions, are their daddy. It's not an accident Gary Gensler is worth between $40 to $120 million, and he comes from Goldman Sachs and was formerly the CFTC chair. It's not an accident, guys. We know what's going on here. You see, the SEC, they do not protect retail investors. They protect Wall Street. They protect the big money. A Chase bank account gives you 0.01% on your dollars. Coinbase is proposing giving you 4% on your dollars. No wonder the SEC needs to threaten Coinbase. Their Wall Street masters will not be happy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wall Street masters are not happy. They're coming after crypto, not because crypto is bad, but because crypto is good to the people. We're tired of the 0.01% interest rates. We find something that can give us more, legally of course, and the SEC tries to stop it. Our money, our choice. They don't want to give that to us. More for the rich. More for the rich. How much more for the rich? You shut down our business. How much more for the rich? You shut down the global economy. How much more for the rich? You print all of this money, making our money worthless, while you give all of the inflated currency to the rich. How much more for the rich? How much more money do you need? How much more do we need to suffer? These are all the questions that forced me to dive in headfirst into crypto 5 years ago. These are the questions with no answers. Because these individuals have no limits on how much money they will try to steal and extract. Lawsuit after lawsuit we're going to see, not because anything illegal is happening, but because of incompetence, 1, and corruption, 2, the perfect combination of nonsense. You see, this is what they're going to say. They're going to say this exactly.
We are not broke as a nation. We are not bankrupt. We can't go bankrupt. We absolutely cannot go bankrupt because we have the power to create as much money as we need to spend to serve the American people.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's hilarious given the fact that Janet Yellen literally just said the U.S. is on track to default on its national debt in October. I've often said the United States is a third world country wearing a Gucci belt. We are so broke beyond belief. It's insane. Now, I don't say all this to be a bully, and I have to say that again. I'm saying this because we have an option to free ourselves. We could be the leaders of the fourth industrial revolution, but we're not. And it's because of incompetence like this from the SEC. John Didnt is giving the SEC all of the business. Listen to this ridiculous answer by the SEC. Ladies and gentlemen, the SEC claims all XRP holders entered into a common enterprise, not just with Ripple, but with every other XRP holder on the planet. And we all, as a collective, expected the money we used to buy XRP to be pooled. Would you listen to that nonsense? This is the stuff that really grinds my gears. There's nothing more important in this world than time, and the SEC is wasting all of our time. They know that they don't have the facts on their side. They know that Ripple is pimp slapping them all the way to the finish line, and they keep making all this nonsense up. It's embarrassing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the SEC is also going on against Coinbase and saying they're asking for the name and contact information of every single person on their lend waitlist. What does the SEC need the identity of every customer signing up for lend for? You see, there was a little prediction the bull made a few months ago when this lawsuit first started, and that was that Coinbase was going to end up joining Ripple against the SEC in this type of lawsuit. And you know what's going to end up happening right now? Coinbase, in my opinion, and this is yet another prediction I'm going to put out there, is going to join Ripple against the SEC in some way, shape, or form for the entire crypto space. You see, community attorney Jeremy Hogan also put his 2 cents in, and he recommended this as well. A nifty little litigation fact. It only costs about 10 to 20% more to defend 2 causes of action as compared to 1. Meaning if you're going to be sued by the SEC anyways, you might as well relist XRP and risk taking on 2 lawsuits instead of just 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that would be such a sight to behold. Trust me when I tell you, I'd be a big fan of Coinbase again if they relisted this coin. Do you know how suppressed XRP's price has been over the past 4 years? We all know. Now, it's still being so suppressed. It's literally not tradable in the United States in almost every exchange. It is so illiquid. It is so suppressed, and that is why it's the crypto with the most room to grow, aside from all the partnerships and future utility it's about to have. Now guys, we have to understand we have the most savage community of lawyers on the planet. Jeremy Hogan yet again showed a document where the SEC legally admitted this. Ladies and gentlemen, they admit that prior to the initiation of this proceeding, in response to inquiries by third parties described, the SEC never informed a third party that it considered XRP to be a security. This is legally admitted. I stated yesterday that in my opinion we can begin to mentally operate as if the case has been already won or settled. And as if we weren't savages enough, Ripple's director of product, Craig DeWitt, he said he never stopped operating that way. Absolute trolling and savagery. I love the Ripple team, and these are examples of why I love the team. Very well done. Now, if that wasn't exciting enough for you, it seems like the World Economic Forum is pretty fond of Ripple as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I wonder why the World Economic Forum has a thumbnail of Brad Garlinghouse in their crypto video thumbnail. It's probably nothing. Ripple is so credible that the World Economic Forum is literally advertising their CEO. Like I said before, I'll say again, the World Economic Forum advertised the winners that they like. They love CeeLo. We saw it go up 300% in a day. They love Solana. We see it at all-time highs, number 6 on CoinMarketCap. They love Cardano, number 3 on CoinMarketCap at all-time highs. They love Algo. We just saw it explode 200% in a day. The only two left from that document showing their winners is Stellar and XRP, still hyper suppressed and ready for the next leg up. Those two will explode beyond any other cryptos in the market right now, with the highest ROI still left in this space as far as high caps are concerned. You don't believe it, it's still true. Now finally, guys, let me cap off this video day with this note. Do we remember back in December when Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, the leader of Ethereum, quite literally called Ripple a shitcoin? Ladies and gentlemen, this was a moment, a sad moment in crypto history where Vitalik exposed his true colors. You see, back then I just thought he was a crypto idealist who didn't like XRP because it was working with banks. I didn't like what he said, but whatever. But now, after seeing how we've been exposing Hinman, exposing Clayton, exposing the corruption, seeing all of the language used, Ethereum is so connected to these governments, so connected to the politics, that I believe this team is purposefully handicapping the competition. You see, that's just speculation. But when you give room for me to speculate that way, I'm going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, don't get it twisted. There's plenty of corruption from the SEC, but also from Ethereum when it comes to this case, as well as the limiting of regulations for the rest of the space. There are plenty of other Ethereum competitors in this market that have not been given a green light. And trust me when I tell you, a lack of clarity is preventing the competition from thriving. Don't get it twisted. This goes way deeper than any of us expect. Now guys, to cap off this video for today, I'm going to say this. Lecture 152 on Udemy will be posted right after this video. All of you guys have been asking for it, but today is officially the time when you needed it. It will be up and ready for all of you very soon. In addition, in my OnlyFans, I have posted my first profit-taking price point for one of my trading positions. I have profited 33% of that position and put that into my XRP. Ladies and gentlemen, please take a look, as these profits from these riskier cryptos will be used as a vehicle to top off my high quality gems. Without further ado, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. The links to both of those are in the description below. And I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
I get 24 hours a day just like Bill Gates. I get 24 hours a day just like Beyonce and Jay-Z. You get 24 hours a day, ladies and gentlemen. What do you do with your 24 hours? You need to get more information in our coaching program. All we do is drop content nonstop. And people are like, wow, I didn't know that. Wow, I didn't know that. See, you don't even know what you don't know. How did you let me come from behind and clip you? Do you guys know the studies show the better we look, the more money we make? Which means your website should pass the eyeball test. Your truck should pass the eyeball test. Your people should pass the eyeball test. You should pass the eyeball test. Everybody in this room has a promised land somewhere, but you can't be stuck on the city you like. You gotta hear God and go to your promised land. Your promised land might be Utah. Your promised land might be Minnesota. Your promised land might be Wyoming. Hear me clearly. You better use your money to get information and access, and you better be flexible, because a real shark is flexible. Come we stop fronting and get real about this thing, and if I can do it, you can do it. I knew nothing about life. I knew nothing about business, but I had the right mindset, and I learned it through sports. And y'all got to hear my story so you understand. I didn't even start on my college basketball team. I came off the bench. At the University of Minnesota, I came off the bench. But in my mind, you can bring me off the bench, but I'm an NBA ball player when you get through talking. When you get through, I'm an NBA ball player. And that's why I would walk around and say, you can't check me. You can't check me. You can't check me. If I was you, I would walk around every day and say, I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I declare it right now. I'm worth millions. I'm worth millions. I will receive my salary right now, but I won't accept it as my value. So whatever you receive right now, receive it, but don't you accept it as your value. Because there's more out here for you if you change your mindset.